Well, Shannon, I know you've been excited for the Thompsons track for an extremely long time, so how does it feel to be knowing we're doing it today?
Well, it's been on my bucket list since I started four-wheel driving, and that was quite a few years ago now, so it's definitely good to finally be up here giving it a whirl. Pity we can't do the other side of it. We're just not quite prepared. We could definitely come back in a few years though and give it a whirl, so I look forward to that as well. But hopefully we have a wicked day out here and we find plenty to do.
It's definitely an exhilarating feeling to be on the Thompsons track. It is notorious, and I'm dead keen to come back in a few years. It would be absolutely awesome to be the first sort of fully equipped touring rigs through KatiKati side. I don't think anyone's really done that before.
Looks like we've already planned our next one already then.
Ooh, she'll be right. Bloody good day out though. Keen to get some wheels rolling, mud spinning. She's just rough already, and we're only a short way in the trail.
I think I've bounced some bumps already. So I was going to say the little Hilux did extremely well, the wee little surf, but he now can't open his door.
I have ways to solve these issues. It's using tissue. It's a terrible way to take that. Okay, I think we can probably fund this out. Okay. Come on, little truck. How do we do this on most trips? Is it just the way we drive? No, it can't be the way we drive.
Pretty sure it's the way we drive. Hey, look at that. Perfect.
It's actually... see, that was nothing at all. She's fine. Fine and dandy. Nothing to worry about, nothing to stress about. See guys, you can come up to places like these and not do panel damage.
Do panel damage, just prepare it before anyone finds out about it.
Yeah. Shh. Don't tell the girlfriend. Thompson's track, eh lads and ladettes? This is one that of course is notorious throughout New Zealand. We've wanted to do this trail for a very long time. We're very excited to be here. Even though I am in a 2-inch lifted, 32-inch muddies surf and going hard. Basically, Thompson's track crosses over the Kaimai Ranges between Manawaru and KatiKati. It's originally, previously to being an old stock route, it was cut as part of the Second World War to basically as an escape route in case Te Aroha was invaded, which is pretty seriously cool really. So a bit of history there. Then it was a stock route for a while. Now it's these days it's just simply a paper road that is open to the public, and as such has become well known in the four-wheel drive community as a notorious and infamous track for radiators, gearboxes, panel damage, blown engines, blown everything basically. Very exciting day out for us.
But I think it's super soft.
Oh, hey. Probably just clay, like down this to clay hard bottom. I reckon most of it's going to be clay hard bottom.
Give that a whirl over on this side there.
Okay. It's a clay hard bottom there.
Oh, but that's still not terrible deep. Okay, I'll do it.
Good evening. Nice and comfortable for the start of the day.
That didn't take long to turn serious, did it?
But that's seriously cool. 30 seconds on the track, we're hitting this stuff. We've never done wheeling like this before. This is exciting. Now I've only been on Thompson's track for 7 minutes. But what I can tell you so far, if you're thinking about coming here, imagine like a rock garden, quite lovely, bouldery riverbed, but coated in mud everywhere. That's essentially what this is. So there's no traction, lots of engine revs, lots of speed. I don't want to say send it, because you shouldn't drive like that. But every now and then, a little send doesn't hurt. Red Arc Electronics has some great gear on the market here. I'm running the Red Arc Smart Battery Isolator Kit, and I've got the solar blanket out here in front of me. This is to be able to charge my house battery that's wired in with the kit, all because winter has short sunlight hours. Of course, we need to utilize as much of that sunlight as possible to keep our batteries rolling, and of course, lighting at camp. During the winter time, we use a lot more light in camp, so we need to make sure we got juice in those batteries to drain them all again later. So the Red Arc Smart Battery Isolator Kit is a great little DIY kit that you can install at home. It comes with everything you need. You can do it at home, probably in an hour or so. For me, I've gone through and I've actually installed it right next to my starter battery here. That is connected with that 60 amp fuse and is led through to my house battery at the back there. The neat little part about this, of course, is once my starter battery hits 13 volts, it's going to tick over, the isolator is going to open up, and it's going to start putting power back to my house battery in the rear of my vehicle. Once it recognizes that my starter's battery is below 12 volts, it's going to cut that off and put charge back into my start battery. A great little kit to get you started. Check out the description below. Pick up yours today. Bit of bush knowledge for you guys here. Growing up in New Zealand, you learn all sorts of bits and pieces from tramping and camping and all sorts. Supplejack is a vine that goes through the forest here, and it winds its way around the forest trying to grab onto trees and wind away up to the canopy. Now the ends of these are actually very nutritious. You can find other ones that are down low near the forestry. Well, and usually they've all been nibbled away because the deer and everything else sort of loves to nibble on these. So to find this, you are looking above a deer's head, which is my height, and this was hanging up in the canopy. So I've sort of wrangled it down. The last few inches of it is edible, and it's meant to taste like celery, I think. So it's full of moisture on the inside there. And it does. That's a weird flavour. So it is edible. You want to buy it?
Oh yeah, right. I don't trust you.
It tastes.
You don't get my truck if I die.
Oh. Tastes a bit tarty.
Tastes like a crab apple.
There you go. I don't know what that tastes like. It's
No,
actually.
but then it has a weird aftertaste too.
Why am I still eating it?
Well, it's actually not terrible.
It's not terrible. So, if you are out in the bush, lost for food and everything, you've done something wrong, then hell, hunt down some of these. These will keep you going. There's a lot of moisture in there. Ugh. It's literally will do the job and keep you alive. But they are difficult to find, as I say. You have to look above my head. Interesting little piece of bush trivia for you. But we're only third of the way up Thompsons. Let's keep rolling. So far we've been walking our way up Thompsons. The trail has been pretty cruisy up until this point. We're not far from the saddle, maybe a kilometre or two, and now we've hit
It's getting a bit fun now, isn't it?
the crux of the climb. This is going to be intense. There's 3, 4, 5 different lines we're going to take. We sort of walked them already. I'm thinking the middle line up through the centre.
I have no idea what one I want to take.
You're going to wait for me to take one, aren't you?
See what you break. Then I might decide.
And then follow me up or not. Okay, so basically each line is just shooting straight up the hillside. It's rocky, it's off camber, it's narrow, it's tight, and you got a big rig.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm worried about. Top
So-
of the truck hitting something, I don't know.
Yeah, well-
Maybe pop in another bead or something, that'd be annoying.
So we got the gear, it's just 2 of us, but we plan to get through here, get to the saddle, and this is something that got intense and very, very cool. I'm excited and a little nervous.
So, Sarah reckons that your truck is going to end up like those little bits of plastic.
Why would you do this to me? We've committed now. We're here to do it. And so it begins. Little nerve-wracking. Now we're heading up the southern line. Hey, not bad, eh? The other lines are a bit off camber. Let's hope I don't touch a wall. There. Hey,
Crikey, that's a little something, John.
yeah, I'm lifting wheels at the front. Do you mind coming just to spot me here? I know I'm going to be up to like... Oh, that helps. You wanted me to drive? Hey, manpower. Nice. Let's bring Shannon through. So, you are lifting? Passenger a little more passenger. Not bad actually in the end. That was the rock right there though. Alright, let's give this a go. Nice and gentle, eh? Woo! What a climb! I made it! Did you want these?
No.
Okay. You're like, no, I'm better than that.
Yeah, did you expect that answer?
Yeah, probably actually. Thompson's track isn't just famous for its epic wheeling, its awesome views, its accessibility, it's also famous for a rather severe incident in 1963. It was a DC-3 flight coming from Auckland to Te Aroha, a few other stops along the way before finally hitting Wellington, and it was quite a stormy, windy day. As they approached Te Aroha, they got ready to land. They radio through to the control tower and say, look, we're coming to land. Control tower says yes, control tower radio's back about 6 minutes later to no answer. Up above the peak here, around the corner, is the actual crash site. 23 people died on site that day, 22 instantly, 1 survived, but then died to wounds afterwards. Shortly after, the military came in after finding it, and they actually blew up part of the cliff face to collapse it onto the plane to officially declare it a burial site and get rid of some of the rubble. You can still find parts of it today if you go for a wander into the bush and if you know what you're looking for, but it's pretty cool to know the history of these areas. It is New Zealand's most severe air incident to date on New Zealand soil, so pretty impressive to come here, check out a piece of history and enjoy the views. Bit of a sad one though, definitely an eerie feeling with the cloud rolling in behind me. It just seems like a bad luck valley. There's been a few incidents here as well. But otherwise guys, we'll get back to it. Well, that was a bloody cool section, wasn't it?
That was fun.
That was a nice little challenge.
We're moving though.
Yeah, so just open diff the whole way. This big heavy whale can do it. Now blame me. I see there's a few more up the road though, so we should keep travelling.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Cool. When you're coming into the hole. That's an open dip hole for sure. Yeah, your cross axle did. Hey, a bit of power. In my abilities. I know, I don't say don't send it, but sometimes petrels just have to send it. It's a little bit why I love petrels. Not a bad view, eh? Not a bad finish to a trail that we've been waiting for years to do.
Yeah.
Super happy with it.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. Haven't broken too much actually.
No.
Monsoon. That was it.
I broke one more scene and that was it. Hey! Well guys, that is the Thompsons track. It has been an epic little adventure. It is not quite what we expected, I guess.
No, those last 3 climbs were pretty cool, eh?
Those last 3 climbs were definitely the highlight of this little trip today. We expected bog holes the whole way, which is something we
It's actually been really dry, isn't it?
It's been super
First
dry.
30 seconds we hit one bog hole and then there's been nothing since.
And then nothing since. So, no, awesome little track. Highly recommend you getting up here. It's an awesome view behind us and an awesome view in front of us. It's nice being up at the saddle here. But this is it, guys. We're going to leave us here because we have a long travel ahead of us to find camp tonight and get back down the trail. Hopefully with no dramas.
It's going to be fine.
It's going to be fine. All right, guys. We'll catch you next time. Lost Ship Adventures. Cheers, team. Mate. Woo!
Take 1 of Jono eating stuff and dying. Let it be known I get his truck when he dies.
Hey, I haven't signed anything. Do not listen to him. I'm not going to die.
There's mushrooms! Wait, what? Hey, where'd you put it? Oh, I walked right past it.
Yeah. Hello. Hey. All aboard the coal train, baby!
I gotta say that all the time and they're like, no one understands.
No one gets the joke. Oh. They're just not cultured like we are.
What was that?
They're just not cultured like we are.
No, like, and I say it and people like look at me going like,
What are you on about?
yeah. I'm like, I
You
know.
haven't seen the videos from YouTube from 20 years ago. Come on. But I'm so happy I have roof access.
I had to make sure I had enough room to open my door.